Hi, my name is Dave Gersz and I'm the sales manager here at SunPower by Stellar Solar. And today I'm going to explain why you really do not need a battery system, okay? First of all, we at SunPower by Stellar Solar, we have batteries. We will sell you a battery, but honestly, you don't need it. And here's the strategy. Now, as you know, a couple weeks ago, a new law or rule went into effect with SDGE where everybody who goes solar has to have a time of use rate structure. Now, the default rate structure that everybody goes on once they go solar is called DRSES, okay? Now, mind you, this only counts for 5 months out of the year. SDGE considers summer 5 months, June through October. So in the 7 months that are considered winter, these rates are fairly flat, okay? What you're going to notice is there's basically 3 rates during the course of a day. There's the super off-peak rates, which are basically 23 cents. There's middle of the day at 28.5 cents. And then between 4 to 9 p.m., that's when the utility gets you with these really, really high rates, okay? So a typical home's usage starts and you use power in the morning, and then when everybody goes off to work or to school, your home's usage dips. And then it comes up between 4 to 9 p.m. What you're going to notice is when your usage becomes much greater during the course of the day, that's when you get hit with these 53.8 cents per kilowatt hour charges. This is extremely expensive, okay? Now the utility understands that when you get home from work, you're using this power, that's when they hit you. Now your solar panels, they start to work during the day, they peak in the mid-afternoon, and then they go down. Now what you'll also notice is your solar panels have stopped producing a whole lot of power during this time, so you don't get any offset, or barely any offset, with this very high peak rate. In the yellow here, that's when your solar panels and your usage are even, basically 1-to-1. And what the strategy is to earn enough credits from your solar panels where your panels are producing more power than your house is using. But the problem with this rate structure is you're only earning credits at 28.6 cents to offset rates that are basically double that at 53.8 cents. So if you use a lot of power here, you need a massive amount of solar energy in order to offset that power. But what a lot of my competition is doing is they're using batteries to sell this high rate structure right here. It's unnecessary, and here's the reason. Instead of DRSES, you can choose TOUDR. Now, TOUDR is also for the same 5 months, but what you'll notice here is the rates are much flatter. The most important rate here is the middle of the day solar credits you get are 27 cents. In the 4 to 9 time period that you would get charged 54 cents, now you're only getting charged 32.9 cents. So you need much less of the solar credits in order to offset this rate period. You'll notice that the differential here is only 6 cents per kilowatt hour, where the differential here is 2-to-1, or about 28 cents a kilowatt hour, maybe 26 cents a kilowatt hour. So the strategy here is when we put a proposal together, we basically take your usage, we figure that out from your electric bill, and then we add a couple panels. If you add 1 or 2 panels here, you generate enough solar credits at 27 cents to offset the amount of energy you'd be using at 33 cents a kilowatt hour. Now under TOUDR, the caveat is, if you look at your electric bill, on usually page 3 on the electric section, it's going to tell you what your baseline allowance is. You multiply that times 130%, and that is basically your cushion. As long as you keep the difference between your home's usage and your solar production less than that number, it's usually about 400 kilowatt hours, then you're good to go with this rate structure. So for instance, if your home uses 1,000 kilowatt hours a month, your solar panels produces 800 kilowatt hours for that specific month. The difference is 200. It's less than your 130% cushion that we spoke about. You're good to go with these rates. So this strategy works much better. Again, an extra couple of panels to produce a few more solar credits here to offset these rates. And then you actually you've purchased solar panels instead of a battery to do exactly what you needed to do. Now what you'll notice is a battery only has a 10-year warranty, and the inverter you have to pair that battery only has a 12-year warranty. So you're replacing a good portion of your system every 10 to 12 years, where a better strategy is to choose TOUDR, add a couple of panels, and you accomplish the same goal. If you'd like a solar proposal, give us a call. My name is Dave Gersz with SunPower by Stellar Solar. You can find us at stellarsolar.net. That's stellarsolar.net.